Hi, this is Max King from maxpokersecrets.com, and in this video I'm going to be sharing you a short way of making money at No Limit Hold'em live cash poker game. So if there is a card room near your place, you could try out these 7 points that I'm going to give you. And this in itself is basically a kind of complete system. If you follow it, then you will walk out with some money every single day, and you could even be winning like for 6 months or 1 year, but you have to stick to this style. You cannot deviate from this style. You cannot start becoming loose, or start adding hands to the range that I will give you. So newbies, poker newbies can follow the system. If you do not know anything about hold'em, you have played some play money games, and you want to try out your local poker room uh, for maybe small amount of money, say 100 USD or say 100 pounds or something like that, then feel free to use the system. And please put in comments as to what was the result by using this system. So the first point is only play pocket aces, kings, queens, jacks, tens, ace king, ace queen, ace jack, and you will only play these hands uh, if no one has raised before you, and you are the first to raise. If someone has raised before you, then you have to make the fold except for pocket aces and pocket kings. On all other hands, you have to make the fold. So the second point is, if cost to see flop very less, call with 5 6 plus suited and 2 2 plus. So this means lower pairs, or 5 6 7 8 8 9 jack queen, that is jack queen of hearts, or 5 6 of spades. So like that, not one gappers. I mean, by one gapper is something like 7 9 of hearts. Okay, so that is one gapper. So you're not playing those kind of hands. You're only playing connected 5 6 7 8 10 jack, and they have to be of the same suit, and no one has 3 bet in the hand. So big blind is the first bet. It's called 1b. Then 2b is a raise. Okay, so if your big blind is say $2, and someone has put in $5 to see the flop, you can call 5. But if someone has gone on top and he has bet like $15, then you don't call with these suited connectors. So then the third point is, don't put more than half of your stack in when you have one pair or two pair kind of hand. So if supposing even if you have pocket aces, and the pot has become too big and now you have to put in all in, so it is best to make the fold, because you do not know if someone has a set, or someone already has made the flush or straight or something like that. So it's best to take little winnings when you have a weak hand like one pair or two pair. Then the fourth point is, be careful if opponent bets on completion of draw or flush and make the fold. So what this means is, say turn has come out or river has come out and some draw has completed. You see, the board was something like 4 6, and the river came a 5. So your opponent could also have made a straight with that. So if that is a scenario, or a third suit card comes, for example heart or spade, then do not play that. Then fifth point is, try to be in position versus weak loose players. So a lot of systems are given out, like just be tight aggressive, just be play loose aggressive, or just play sets, no bet until you have a set or something like that. But you can still innovate and find more systems that you can follow. which can give you, good winnings over a long period of time. For example, one system can be that you will only play hands when you are having position versus weak loose players on the table versus strong players who can be tricky, who can, make re-raise in some spots, who can bluff you out. You do not play any hands with those kind of players, and you do not be out of position. Out of position, you are just checking and folding. Once you have a locked hand means, say, the board has 7 8 9 rainbow, and you are having, say, 10 jack, and no one can have a much better hand. In that you can commit all your chips, raise, or in that you can be aggressive. So then the sixth point is when you triple up and start facing resistance in winning more chips leave. So what I mean to say is, if you are just going to double up and leave, it makes no sense to play, because say you have $100, then you double up to say $200, you leave, okay, and the next day you come, you lose, you sit with $100, you leave that, you lose that $100, you leave, so your net gain is nothing. But say in the scenario you come and play for $100, and you leave with at least $300, or you do not get up from the table, then the second day you come with $100 and you lose out, you leave, but still you are having $100 plus. So the third day you can go and try to, win. So that is the way to play for long term in any poker room. So you at least triple up, or when you are facing resistance at a later stage, for example, you go up to say 5 times your win, and there are no other weak players at the table, and somehow your stack is not going beyond, you're not winning any chips, and it's kind of become stable, it's becoming very hard to win chips now. At that time you can basically get up, and then you can leave. Then seventh point is get a loose, flashy, rich player image rather than tight grinder. So you do not want to fall in the trap of looking, like a very tight person who is looking for money from the games, and he's, just playing pocket aces, pocket kings, pocket queens. So the other players, you can play like that for a month over there. You play for 2 months, 3 months, but people will start recognizing you, that you are just there to, take money from them, and then they will, start kind of avoiding you. So you do not want to go in that kind of mode. You have to, for a long period of time, say 1 year or 2 years, you have to keep making money at your poker room. So you have to spend money to, be well dressed, you have to spend money, you have to buy the latest electronics, the latest mobile phones out there. So even if it means spending say $900 for a mobile, then go spend it. So if you have the bankroll, like say 50,000, I would $50,000, I would say, you spend money on getting some jewelry also, buy, some maybe diamond rings, or spend some on gold chain. So that way, you will have the kind of image that everyone wants to play with. And you in between, like if you have been folding for a long time, like maybe 8 9 hands you have been folding, so then what you can do, you can splash a little bit here, and then you can, and then you can bluff it out, and that you will do, not more than a third of your stack, because people anyways are going to fold to your aggression. Even if you bet some chips, if you have been, silent for a long time, if you have not made any action, just folded, then you start raising, then on the flop you make a bet, they are going to fold uh, by giving you respect that this person is going to have a very strong hand. So that way you can also balance your range. Then you have to, make sure that you do not go lose, you do not start chasing your losses. It should not happen, you know, you go to the casino, you lose 3 binds and then you become extremely bad and then you play any kind of hand. So that just shows that you are just desperate for money. And you have to have, you know, several income sources first before you can, you know, start playing poker. You have to put on only that amount that you're not bothered if you lose. So basically the idea is, you know, you are not playing for any money that you need desperately. So if that happens, then it's best not to play. Wait, you know, build a bankroll or something and then go and attack the games. Okay guys, I think that's it for this video. If you liked the video, then please give a like and a comment, and please do subscribe to my channel. If you have any doubts in this, please reach out to me at maxpokersecrets@gmail.com. Thanks a lot.